Ready? Okay, today I'm going to be talking about one of the most important skills in the cockpit, decision making. This isn't just about making choices, it's about making the right choice under pressure. So how do pilots make decisions in the air? Well, one key thing is to avoid rushing. Even experienced pilots can be tempted into making rapid, instinctive decisions when things get busy or stressful. And the consequences of making instinctive decisions like this can have far-reaching outcomes, sometimes leading to incidents or accidents. But taking a moment to think through the situation can prevent small issues from turning into big problems. For this reason, pilots use structured decision-making models to make decisions. These are frameworks that help to break down complex situations into manageable steps. Some common models that you might hear about include TDODAR, 4-deck, PIOSI or SAFE. Today I'm going to focus on TDODAR. So start with T for time. How much time do you think you have to make a decision? Factors like fuel, weather, or even a passenger medical emergency can change how quickly you need to act. Pilots often check in with each other using open questions like, how much time do you think we have? Next up, D, diagnose the situation. What's happening and what does it mean for the flight? To help me diagnose, I start with all of my senses. What do I see? What do I hear? What do I feel? And what might I even smell? Is there any unusual vibration, a warning alert, changing weather, for example? And it's critical to understand what this information means. For example, let's imagine that we've gathered information that tells us one of our two engines has failed and that fog is covering the airfield, necessitating an automatic landing by the aircraft. In most twin-engine big jets, an automatic landing isn't possible when flying on just one engine. So simply gathering information about the engine failure and the fog isn't enough. I need to combine this information to understand what it means, and it means that I can't land at that airfield right now. Understanding what the information means is a critical part of any diagnosis. Then O, generate options. Don't just settle for one idea. Think of multiple ways to handle a situation. Discuss them with the other pilot, again using open questions. What options do you think we have? Or what else could we do? Once you've got options, evaluate each option. And for this, I use another acronym known as BRAN. B, benefits, R, risks, A, alternatives, and N, nothing, meaning do nothing if no sensible options are forthcoming. After that, it's time to decide on one of the options that you've generated, and then A, act and assign tasks clearly to everybody involved, both in the cockpit, the cabin, and anywhere else. Finally, review. Keep monitoring the ongoing results of the course of action that you decided upon and be ready to adapt if something changes. Decision making in aviation is a continuous process. Remember, the best decisions aren't made in a rush. They're made with structure, communication, and constant review. That's how pilots keep flights safe and under control no matter what challenges are thrown at them.